Okay, everybody, we're going to start the second half of the press conference with USA, who won tonight 96-68 over Lithuania to advance to the final of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. That game will be played in Madrid on Sunday. Can I please ask you to, as a reminder, switch off your mobile phones? And Clay, after another sensational team performance and individual performance, if you could open things up here.
I thought, it was a tough first half for us. We fouled too much, and we had a nice lead going to halftime. It's kind of been the story of this tournament, how we're just wearing on teams, not letting the lead affect us, and just playing hard for 40 minutes. And that was huge for us in the third quarter. You got to give credit to our starters for coming out hot and really setting the tone for the rest of the game.
Thank you, Clay. Coach Krzyzewski.
Yeah, well, it's always an honor to play against Lithuania. What a great basketball country. We've had so many good games with them, and congratulations to them on having an opportunity also to go to Madrid. Certainly well earned. For us, they were more than a worthy opponent tonight. They were really a good opponent. We fouled like crazy. I can't think of a game that I've coached for the U.S. where it's 42-20 on free throws. You were usually the aggressor, and so in that first half, we had 3 of our starters with 2 fouls after 3 minutes. So there was a lot of adversity in this game, and I thought Clay's play in the first half was really the biggest reason we were ahead at halftime, and then in the second half, we were able to start fresh, and 2 things, our defense, we made a huge adjustment on the defense that helped a lot, and we didn't give up threes. We stopped putting them on the line as much, and we turned them over. And the out-rebounding them and turning them over, I thought, was the difference. And Kyrie was special in this game. He in that third quarter, he kind of just got us moving, and everybody started moving with him. So we feel very fortunate to be going and playing on Sunday. I'm proud of my team and their effort, and hopefully we get rested, and whoever we play, I hope we give them a heck of a game.
Okay, if you have a question, raise your hand right here in the red shirt. Zeb Binbrook of SB Nation. Take it away, Zeb.
My question is for Coach K. I noticed that Lithuania ran a lot of horn sets, and they were successful early on, but you had more success when you started trying to deny the high post entry pass, or in my opinion, was that an adjustment you made? And in general, how do you defend against Lithuania's
they didn't
horn
really,
sets?
the reason that they scored, it wasn't that they were running plays off horns. Horns or elbow set brings the 2 bigs away from the basket. And what they were doing on each side was driving an unoccupied low post. And it was tough to get help there. And the adjustment we made was to get the ball to come back to the middle, and which is something we don't usually do, but that's where all their guys were. And once we did that and started switching 1 through 4, it made it difficult for them. And it was a huge, good adjustment by our guys, and well planned by them to begin with. Because it was something they don't normally do. They did something a little bit unusual, which is what we should expect from outstanding coaches and outstanding teams.
This gentleman right over here.
Hello for Coach K.
Hi.
Everyone was talking about the final between Spain and USA months ago, for sure. Are you surprised about Spanish elimination?
I'm not surprised about anything in international competition. All these teams are good. That's why we haven't mentioned anybody that we might play, because we don't know if we might play. That's the very first thing. We can lose. If we feel we can lose, we know that we feel anybody else can lose, because there's so many good teams. So, from what I heard, France played a great game against them. So people can play a great game. And France is an outstanding team, with all the NBA players that they have, and well coached. So really, nothing surprises me in international basketball because there's more than one or two really good teams. There are a lot of really good teams.
Does anyone have a question right here in the back?
Hi, Coach. After the game, you had to be some kind of peacemaker. What happened during that moment?
Oh, at the end? I have no idea. I just wanted to get in the middle, and I figured they wouldn't hit an old man. So, you know, I'm Polish. I knew the Lithuanians were friends. I could be somebody who, you know, those two things, Polish and being old. I figured that's a good separator. You know, we're neighbors. By the way, we do know where Lithuania is, and I know that historically Poland and Lithuania were brothers.
Mark Stein right here. Somebody get a microphone from ESPN.com.
Clay, player-wise, because you guys have heard so much about Spain, what part of you kind of wanted a chance to go up against them and maybe shut all of us up?
You know, you always want to play the best competition, and they got guys we're familiar with in the NBA, of course. You know, everyone knows the Gasol brothers are, you know, world-class players. You know, Ricky is a great point guard, and even Navarro is one of the best players in Europe. But like Coach said, that's basketball, you know. You can't overlook anybody, and, you know, same with France and Serbia. Serbia has, you know, a few NBA players, and they got some great Europeans in the Euro League, and we all know what France has. They have some good young guys, and they got a world champion in Boris Diaw, and they got Nick Batum, who's a great wing, and it'll be a challenge if we play either of those teams. And they've been playing together for a long time, so we just want to give, you know, the world a show when we play them.
Right here, Chris Sheridan from Sheridan Hoops.
Hey, Coach K, just quickly, did you miss the game last night? The Spain?
I saw the last part of it.
And a lot of people are saying this tournament has lost its luster because we're not going to have a Spain-U.S. gold medal match. How do you respond to people who would say that?
You know, I'm not a promotions person. You know, I'm not my major. I graduated from the United States Military Academy with leadership and an officer. I wasn't a marketing major or a promotions major. So I'll let everybody who wants to do that take care of that.
Right here. I think it's
Andraš Rožman, Dnevnik Slovenia. Coach K, I have one funny question for you. When will we drink wine?
You know what? You haven't showed up. I told you I'd do it at the press conference, and you picked someone else to talk to instead of me. Then you grabbed me later, just when I was walking out. I think you're afraid to pick up the tab.
No, it's not truth. It's not truth. I stopped you after.
No, after I've spent 45 minutes with someone else.
Yeah, but you didn't stop.
Yeah, but I know. I was ready to go. I'm old.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have a suggestion.
Okay.
We can drink it now if you want.
You know what? We're going to concentrate on going back. We missed the opportunity.
But
it's a blown opportunity. We're just, we're both going to have to live with it.
But
it'll be tough.
I have a present for you. You can take it home.
No, it'll be tough. It'll be tough.
I have a present for you. You can take it home if you don't drink it now.
You know, I never. No, don't bring anything up. Oh, you got. All right. All right. It better be good stuff.
Well, it's not so good, but you have to be modest in life.
All right. Thank you. All right. If I get sick from drinking this, you're in trouble. No, I'm fooling around. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are there any more questions for Coach?
Does anybody else have presents? Yeah, we would. That was good. Thank you. The gesture is so much more important than the wine.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to chime in here? We're having a.
Does anybody else have a question for Coach Krzyzewski or Clay? All right. So that'll be the official end to the press conference. Thank you.
Thank you.